Hey, how's it going, guys? CC Crazy75 with my Raw recap for August 19th, 2013. Third time having to record this video. Both times there's been distractions. So let's get to it. My NFL recap has not been up yet. The Packer recap hasn't. The Sunday night and Monday night recap have not been up. I do apologize for that. It's been a busy week, and I promise I will get back to the preseason week 3 picks as I should. However, as you know, Mondays will be my Raw recap. I actually did sit down and watch Raw because I thought SummerSlam was fairly decent. SummerSlam! But yeah, it's solid. I mean, I was, the only reason I watched this Raw mainly was because I wanted to see what Triple H was going to say. And now I have no doubt in my mind that he is truly a heel. So is Orton. But I love it, and I'll tell you why. I hate it because Orton's champion, okay? But I love it because they'll bring back, like, Evolution or whatever, which is an awesome faction. But yeah, I got my notes right here. First I wanted to talk about SummerSlam. Ring of Fire match was stupid. The Total Divas match was stupid. And then the Dolph Ziggler, Caitlyn, Big E, AJ match, that was stupid. Because Dolph deserves way better. But yeah. Anyway, let's get to the real reason of this video, the Raw recap. Now, they show a SummerSlam recap, the Beast versus the Best. They show Daniel Bryan winning the belt, only to get screwed over. John Cena comes out, opens the show, which I was like, huh? Why's Cena out here? And then Cena starts chanting, typical. And then I saw Cena's elbow, dude, that was gross. He had his elbow, like, right here, and then he had, like, fluids sticking out, which was gross. He had said he was defeated good. He said he was leaving the WWE and for 4 to 6 months. And there was yes chants all around the arena. Me, I was actually chanting, too. I was saying yes. I'm happy. Because I was. Really, I was. Like, he said before he leaves, though, he wants to recognize the man who earned his respect and all of their respect. The WWE Universe, I give to you, Daniel Bryan. So Bryan emerges on stage to a thunderous reaction and loud yes chants. He waves off to the crowd, and Stephanie McMahon comes out, and Stephanie said she saw it over bruise. Steph insecurely said Bryan had such a hard-fought victory last night, and he deserves the title after winning clean over John Cena. Steph said she hopes Bryan understands that her husband, Triple H, was just doing what he did best for business. That was exactly what they did when they heard Triple H's name. They, boo. Bryan said, best for business, and the crowd chanted, no, because it's not best for business. Let me tell you something. It was both that Stephanie buried Daniel Bryan by calling him a B+ wrestler, not an A wrestler. And that pissed me off more than anything. Because you let me write for that company. I'll prove to you why Daniel Bryan is the best. Yeah, Daniel says you remind me of a B word. That was his exact word. We all know what that word is. But yeah, he said, Bryan said he expected that from Stephanie and her father, but he expected something different from the renegade, rebel, Triple H, but now he's wearing a suit, has a corporate haircut, and is laying down with trash. And he pointed at Stephanie. Sooner or later, you think you'd start to stink. And she let it go, and Daniel Bryan said, what are you gonna do, fire me? Huh? You gonna fire me? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna fire you. And he's like, before you fire me, he's like, before you fire me, let me, crap, I forgot. Hang on, I didn't write this part down. So yeah, he said, before you fire me, I will make an impact, and I will find a reason to be fired. He then slaps the mic out of Stephanie's hand. She calls for security, and they get security. So it goes to commercial, we come back, and it's a rematch from SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow. Now, Rhodes had won last night. I wasn't sure if Rhodes was going to win this match. I figured he was. Yeah, they might have given it to Sandow. Who knows? But yeah. Back from the break, Rhodes and Sandow were already in the ring. They have a quick recap of Rhodes beating Sandow at the pay-per-view last night. They go to commercial halfway during the match. Back from the long break, match was still in progress. Sandow was working on a reverse chin lock. Rhodes broke free. Sandow cut him off and dropped the elbow of the Stain for a near fall. On commentary, Jerry Lawler, this was actually hilarious, I thought. He shouted out to Mr. Belding, sitting ringside, noting that Sandow tried to correct Mr. Belding's Saved by the Bell teaching principles. Which I didn't even know Mr. Belding was in the crowd at all. Rhodes suddenly busted out a moonsault to knock down Sandow, which is actually pretty impressive, seeing Cody Rhodes do a moonsault. That was pretty cool. Rhodes then backdropped Sandow and teased Crossroads. Rhodes came back with a disaster kick, whatever. Sandow slipped out of the ring, you know how it is. He's back in the ring, he whipped Rhodes into the corner. Rhodes floated over him, sunset flip pin for the 3. So Rhodes wins in about 10.5 minutes, whatever. Backstage, Brad Maddox was standing by. He was looking like a corporate puppet, so that spoke directly into the camera.